Most of the people just think that a tourist is just take a room in a hotel or take a car and visit some place, or maybe take a flight to another city or just take a cruise to visit places. And that is true. That is the tourist. But before all of these things happen, it's necessary to do a lot. To do a lot of things to make all of this possible. And this is what I will talk about. Hi, my name is Guillermo. I'm currently studying Tech Millennium University. And a year and a half ago, I began to study in Holt, that is one of international business school, but I'm going to be focused on Tech Millennium. Here I study tourist administration. The tourist is conformed by three things. The first one, the first thing that we are gonna talk, it's about the airplanes. Then we are gonna talk about the cruises. And finally, we are gonna talk about the hotels. In the airlines, the tourist company needs to have this to further expand their destination, but they work with a lot of airlines companies. That's the reason why sometimes we take flight connections, and one more reason is because not all the companies have the direct flights. But one of the things that I really like of this kind of transportation is that it's really fast to take this and be at 1 o'clock on Cancun City, and at 3 o'clock you're gonna be on Miami. Then I'm gonna talk about the cruises. That is the thing that I really love it. I think that it's one of the best kinds of travel that you can do because it's like a mini city into the water where you can do everything, starting with take a swim into the pool or see some show at the theater. And one of the more things that I really like it's because you are gonna have a different experience and you're gonna have more places to visit. And honestly, I really like it. And finally, we are gonna talk about the hotel. And I know that this is one of the parts that everyone's love because we have an special and really beautiful room with an ocean views, with a one bed that it's really lovely, and you don't make me loud, everything and everyone's when just try this bed, it's gonna be sleep all day. Then we have entertainment, maybe yes, it's really different that the entertainment that we have in a cruise because obviously you can do more things on the hotel. And finally, the thing that everyone's love, that is the best food. So we know that when we arrive to one hotel, everyone eat. So all of these things that I share you is because I'm proud to work in one of the most biggest tourist companies in the world that it's undernamed TUI. This company have 255 airplanes, 8 cruises, and 2,537 agencies, and more than 1 million employees around the world. And I have the pleasure to be part of this. I started 3 years ago like a loading agent, charging contracts in our system to show our trips and all of the web pages. Then I moved to excursions department and as an agent, sorry. And 2 months before, I moved to operation as a manager coordinating. And one of my things that I did is to be sure that all of the trips that the guests did it um, actually really do it well. Then I moved to the analysis implementation, and 4 months ago I take the business analysis and program implementation head of Latin America. That means that I coordinate Mexico, United States, Jamaica, Cuba, Brazil, Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, and Bahamas. I speak 4 languages, that is Spanish, English, French 60%, and German 75%. And I'm currently studying Nordic languages, especially Finnish. That's all of this picture it was of our parties that we has. And thank you for listening my presentation. And I'm so sorry to don't be there. As you can hear, I'm currently working. So in the time that you are listening this presentation, I am giving another for for more members of the companies, to be exactly 150 people. Thank you again. And if you have any question, you can contact me.